So ConcernedApe just tweeted out a long overdue Haunted Chocolatier status update in the form of one solitary screenshot. I want to take a second to overly dissect this screenshot and give some of my thoughts and predictions around it. This image shows us a lot of interesting features. The first thing I noticed was the symbol above the door. It looks as though our character is about to exit this room using the northern door. This symbol seems to indicate that the character will be spit out into some kind of forest, perhaps a forest where it's perpetually nighttime? If that's the case, I think what we're looking at here is a dungeon that the player is meant to find and explore. We see even more evidence of this being a dungeon full of puzzles if we look to the left and the right sides of the doorframe. Here we notice the buttons on the floor and the ledges just below them. Generally, ledges like this in games typically only mean one thing, and that's exit only. That's why I think we're specifically looking at a dungeon exit rather than an entrance. If I'm right, how does this dungeon even work then? Well, I think down the left and right hallways, there are a number of puzzles and monsters that the player will have to conquer to get here. They fought their way through these challenges and found themselves here, above the exit, standing next to a button. Once they stepped on that button, they deactivated a barrier that was blocking the doorway into the forest. I think that is what the holes in the ground represent. There was a barrier there, but we're seeing this image after the puzzle has been solved. I assume that completing this dungeon will grant you access to this dark forest and allow you to continue your adventure. Of course, these are just my predictions, and I'm really grasping at straws here given what little information this screenshot came with. Not to mention all the other details we didn't get time to appreciate, such as the two adorable owl statues. I gotta say though, if Haunted Chocolatier is going to have Zelda-style dungeons to explore, this is gonna be a huge game. Up to this point, we've mostly focused on the town, where we're going to live, and the chocolate factory we'll be running. This screenshot is showing us a whole new side of the game. I mean, we were just talking about festivals being in Haunted Chocolatier in the last video, which is on the screen now. Go check it out, because after seeing this screenshot, it feels like Haunted Chocolatier is going to be 2 games in 1.